What is going on, guys? Today we're going to be taking this little thing.
Oh, it's so cute. Don't hit me, evil monster.
And we're going to be making it trying to survive the flood, which means we have to turn it into this. Alright, so here we are in the base model. Let's lay out some rules here. So every point of interest, like a bridge or a building, is going to be a reset point for us, where we can have the option to upgrade the vehicle or not. But every time we upgrade, the speed of the water increases. So with that being said, we're going to start off with the base model, and if we can make it to a bridge or point of interest, we'll be able to upgrade the car. But if we do upgrade the car, the water speed's going to be increased. So here we are, starting off from the bottom of the hill. This thing is so slow, so I already know the first thing we're going to do is slap either a turbo on it or motor. As you can see, the water is rising behind us way too fast for what this thing is capable of. So let's try and lock in here and get as much speed as we can up and built, because this thing is going to need all the momentum it can have going up these hills. Hopefully we can hit the first bridge here, as the water is already getting so close on the right hand side. Downshifting into third because I do not want to be stuck in second gear revving this thing out. It does not have a rev limiter. It is a soft limiter. It's just going to sit there and rev. It's going to sound like a CVT. It's not going to tell you that you're hitting red line, as I learned. So just in third gear, bogging this engine, but I'm still gaining speed up the hill. So 39, 40 miles an hour, climbing up the hill, really hoping to see a bridge sometime soon, because we need a turbo bad on this thing, either a turbo or an engine. As you can hear, this thing just bogging down. We're going to hit this bridge here, and we are going to be able to secure our first upgrade, which is going to be probably a turbo. Alright, so as you could see from the montage, we ended up kind of cheating the system a little bit. We ended up taking a lot of parts off. We didn't put anything on. We took a lot off. The only thing that we did change was we added a turbo and a bigger engine. So let's see what we can do here as the flood starts happening again. As this thing is all over the place because these tires are so tiny and it is so rear end heavy that the front end is just not touching the ground. I wish I could have put a massive wing on the front of this car to get some downforce on the front end, because this thing has no front end to it whatsoever. But we are absolutely bogging as we hit this massive hole. I did not even see that. I don't even know how we didn't flip over, but this thing took it like a champ. As we end up going back downhill. I don't know what this is about, but we'll take it, I guess. We're ahead of the water, so no big deal. As we are absolutely hauling in this thing on the edge of the grip, as you hear the tires screaming. Get a little bit of air coming over that jump, and we are flying through these trees right now. As you can see the water on the right-hand side there. I just wanted to slow this down and show you how bumpy this road is. Look at the suspension working as we fly over this bumpy road. Another big jump right there. And another big jump. Oh my god, the tree. That was so close. We are flying through this. I think we are well ahead of the water. I think this might be the car that takes us all the way up to the top, if we can survive all of this chaos that the map is throwing at us. Engine bogging a little bit there. I wish I had put the boost up a little bit more, but I don't want to put too much because the tires are so small. And we have another bridge in front of us. So we almost missed the bridge. but we did make it to another bridge. That means we have another upgrade that we can do. Alright, so what you saw in the little montage there was us upgrading our rims and our tires. That way we can get some better grip, because those little tiny skinny tires were not doing the job for the amount of horsepower this thing was making. So let's jump into starting the flood again and trying to work our way back up this canyon. So much grip off the line, the engine rattling itself to death there, and this thing is a totally different car now. It has so much grip, so much more power with that bigger engine. Having to baby it, honestly, I mean, this thing is insane. It does not want to turn. As you can see, the front left tire coming off the ground. Really just trying to survive ourselves, not even the flood at this point. This thing is so fast, completely sideways through there. We're gonna opt for the shortcut and almost nick the edge of the bridge as we are going way too fast, and we go right off. So close. I'm gonna count this. We made it to the next bridge. We're gonna count it. Let's jump ahead to the flood starting again and see what we change on the vehicle. Alright, so we ended up converting this thing to all-wheel drive. I was trying to think of something that I could do to get the front end to grip more, and the front-wheel drive system probably bring a little bit more weight to the front. But boy, was I wrong, as we are struggling to get through this section of road, as half of it is missing. Engine oil critically low as we slam the ground and damage our oil pan. We're really just gonna lock in here and try and keep the thing on the road. We're gonna just jump ahead some. Alright, so about 3-4 minutes has gone by. We are making our way up to the very top here. We're almost at the top. Still wrestling with the car, as you can see, on and off the throttle, and we go right off and stoke a tree. So we're actually just gonna reset here. No point in restarting all the way back at the bridge. This car is way too fast for the water. That was a mistake on my part. So we're just gonna fast forward back up. Water is still rising. So we lost about 15 seconds there to the water. But we're so close to the end. We have another corner, and we are gonna be at the top. As we hit the final straight into the finish line here, and I'd call that a success. I think